Hello, guys. Welcome to Let's Talk. Another week of golf in the books.
One under, five under.
Turn off the YouTube. Have a nightmare there. Just watching Brian Rose and Grant there. 1v1v1, front nine, all finished up. Some pretty good golf on the Phoenix Open. So that's enough of the YouTube chat. This isn't really about YouTube. This is about professional golf and a bit of YouTube and a bit of my amateurish shite. Right, first up, I am now the official #1 fan of LIV. I will take down anyone who is negative towards LIV. It is the best golf currently of any tour for me. Top players playing at top level, going toe to toe for the last 2 weeks. The PGA and DP World Tour. You are in second place joint. I'd probably even maybe prefer to watch the LPGA Tour currently than those two. And that's not a diss on the LPGA Tour. But this week's LPGA Tour event is in Thailand. And there are not too many players playing there. So if it's a normal tour event, probably in the States, it gets a lot of people. But yeah, LIV Golf is here to stay, is the #1, or like a lot of the best players in the world going toe to toe each week, not just picking and choosing. Brilliant. I love it. I've loved it. The first two um, tournaments of the season have not disappointed, going right down to the wire. Pardon me. Dustin Johnson this week gets the W. Absolutely clutch, but yeah, an absolute stroke look on the 18th. Second shot over water. He had a million lie in the rough. And because there's a TV screen in his eye line, he gets pretty much 3 club lengths drop. Absolute wild for me, and then gets it pretty much in the semi rough from a hanging lie what you would have had to hit over water. So yeah, I suppose you get more bad luck than good looking golfers, Arthur Dodds says. So he took advantage of it and parred the last for a one-shot win over Peter Uline. Matt Wolf was up there. I was really wanting Matt Wolf to win because he's had a rough couple of years. He's had some mental problems. Brooks was pretty brutal on him last year when he was on his team, saying like, "Got no time for you." So no shock he was traded to the Range Goats, Bubba's team. Bit more of a fun-loving guy. Bubba put an arm around the shoulder. Obviously, he's enjoying that a lot more. That team environment a lot more than he was with Brooks and the crew. Brooks, pretty ruthless jockey kind of guy, but like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just some people are meant to be looked after by other people. Big Bubba's doing a job for Matt Wolf, obviously, and he hits a ball a mile. Drove one of the par fours. Like I say, what a tournament! I've loved the first two tournaments. I have not disappointed. Big John Ram in the mix again. I think it was Team Smash who took on the team tournament. They ran away with it in the end from the Range Goats. I think even the four aces finished above the Range Goats in the end. So it was really good. Like I say, I am LIV's #1 fan. Come for LIV, you're coming for me, and I will get you. I'm joking. I'm a very peaceful person, actually. Right, that's enough of the LIV chat for now. We'll go to the DP World Tour. Nick Taylor, Canadian guy. Love Canadians. My favourite kind of humans. They are just the nicest people, really. I've never met a bad one in all the time I've been on this planet. So I lived there a couple of times. Absolutely love him. So very happy for him to get another win. I think he won the Canadian Open last year. I'm pretty sure beat Tommy. So yeah, good win. Didn't get to see much of the Phoenix Open. I had an early start for golf on Sunday morning, and then it was the Super Bowl, so I was taking a nap yesterday to get up early to stay up and watch the Super Bowl. So didn't watch any of it because there was loads of delays, weather and stuff like random as out, like Phoenix, Arizona. Normally great weather all year round, and for the probably biggest week of their year, and the good live stream, it was absolutely honking weather. You can't write that kind of stuff, can you? But yeah, he beat Charlie Hoffman, old Charlie rolling back the years. So, and then Scotty Scheffler, he was tied. I'm guessing that's tied third with yeah a couple of others. Like I say, I'm all about the live these days. PGA, I'll start supporting it when you get your act together and just sort it out. You know what I mean? Jake Monahan should have been sacked. Still got a job somehow. Absolute joke. Get him out. Get up. Live players playing with PGA, playing with DP. Bored of Jay Monahan. Like absolute sleaze bag. Right. Enough Jay Monahan bashing. DP World Tour. They were in Qatar. Lovely part of the world. Been through there a couple of times. And the winner, I'm going to probably butcher his name, but Japanese player Ryuku Honisha. I butchered that. Do apologise. Um, but he won by a shot. It's pretty quiet. You know, the time difference as well, not great. Obviously, I'm golfing around the time the leader's going out, so I didn't see any of this either. Did see some highlights. So, but always nice to get a first time up winner. I did see the leaderboard on Saturday, and I thought Rasmus Højgaard was going to get the job done, but he shot 73 on Sunday when I just looked before. So he's in the mix, but just can't get over the winning line at the moment. But well, both of them playing pretty solid stuff. Yeah, Dan Brown, the local lad from my home or next to my hometown, he made the cut, so that's positive. And I'm not sure where the. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. You know, I always have to go to my phone to have a look where the next tournaments are because I am useless at preparing for this Monday night live stream. Let's have a look where they are next week. Wouldn't be right without me having to check stuff. But at least my voice is good. This sore throat's gone. Last week it was sounding pretty horrendous. Oh, is the Genesis Invitational on the PGA Tour? Scotty, Rory, I'm pretty sure this is one of them top events. Yeah, it is. Oh, it's how can I forget? It's Tiger Woods. He's back this week. Yeah, so all the big guns are there because they can only miss a few. So I will be watching the PGA Tour this weekend because I'm all about I'm all about that. Will annoy me when they just show Tiger constantly, even when he's like maybe if he's 10 over par, leaders on 15 under par, they'll still show Tiger more than the leader. But that's the bonkers world we live in. That's what I do like about Live also that they're showing who's in the mix and who's in the team mix. Don't waste like coverage on people who are doing absolute minging, no matter the name or the profile. I also like that about Live. I was meant to say that. Yeah, so Genesis Invitational. That'll be a cracking tournament to watch. So looking forward to that. I think Xander Schauffele. That's my pick of the week. Xander Schauffele. Right, where are we at for the DP World Tour? Where are they at this week? Have they even got a tournament? Oh, they might not have one. Right, we'll look for that in a minute. But the ladies, they are in Thailand. The LPGA Honda. Charlie Hull is there. Brooke Henderson, Anna Sundquist, Lorna Maguire. Might butcher that. Georgia Hall. So these some big names. Not many of the Americans are there. So yeah, that will be a chance for Charlie to hopefully get a win. He's hoping. Add another one to that. Get the vibes high for the majors coming up. On the ladies European tour, doesn't get much shout out, but a 19-year-old girl from Singapore got her first win. Shannon Tay or Shannon Tan. Apologies, I've butchered that name as well. She won. So congratulations to her. Can't speak. The course, the greens looked a bit ropey, but I was saying to a girl in Sweden, she's a professional, that I'm pretty sure when the men played there a couple of years ago, or maybe did they play there every year, that some of the greens are a bit ropey, but it does get super hot, so probably hard to keep the greens in absolute impeccable condition. So apologies if that any of that information is wrong. Right, DP World Tour, where we are. Oh, look at that. So there is no tournament on the DP World Tour, but next DP World Tour event is the Kenya Open in Nairobi. So there you go. Look at that. Everything comes together. Right, the good, well, live, is it a live stream? The good tournament that was live on NBC and Peacock, I think was a massive success. Just normal guys, obviously they are pretty much like full on celebrities now. Being able to do something like that on a national broadcast, absolutely unreal. The weather was horrendous. Really tough conditions actually. So for 900 to be the winning score, the guys who won, I'll be honest, I didn't know who they were. I didn't know who a lot of the people were. Well, maybe not a lot, but I didn't know maybe half the people who the half the people were. Um, yeah, and then the Brian Bros they chucked in a challenge as expected. Trotty and Peter Finch, shout out to them. They were put in the mix for a bit. Luke Peavy and his partner they did all right. Yeah, there was a good few, but these boys 900, they're sinking putts from all over the shop. So obviously, to be the first winners, be unbelievable if we can get a full course 18-hole comp. That would be absolutely insane. But obviously, it costs a hell of a lot of money. I watched a podcast with Garrett and the CEO of Good. I can never remember his name. Maybe Kendrick. Is Kendrick? They were saying like how much it's costing, and they were making no money on it. I don't know how they can't make any money on it with doing it with NBC and Peacock. They must have got some money for. Yeah, I don't know if they're like making a loss on it personally. It would be awesome to see an 18 hole on a proper course during the day, maybe even like a weekend. Have a have a cut. Be absolutely unbelievable. But obviously, it does cost a lot of money, time consuming. Everyone's making content, all that shebang. But at the starting point, absolutely amazing. Shout out to Good. They are just moving everything, moving the moving the chain, like say, in the NFL after it was Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, so that was good. Watched most of that. Obviously, be unbelievable one day to get in the mix of something like that. So we've got a long way to go, but don't hold yourself to any boundaries. Smash it. And me, my golf this weekend was really good. No filming. Practiced for 3.5 hours on Saturday. First time I've practiced in ages. Actually work on stuff. The good thing about watching yourself film is when you're watching it back, you can see how much you're doing wrong and really why you played crap. Obviously, it was a massive game this weekend. We had to win to qualify for the quarterfinals in our pairs. Me and Colin both turned up. We were giving away 18 shots to Ewan, 24 shots to Donkey, and they both played well, and we won one up, and we led the whole way and just hung on. So quarterfinals for me and C Muir. Happy days. Hit the ball the best I've hit it this year. Oh well, I don't mean this year. Probably in a year, even though I've scored pretty well. But yeah, rangefinder's been a massive help with the practice. Actually knowing how far I'm hitting, even just half chips, stuff like that. So as much as the funny daft videos I do put out, I'm trying to get better at golf. So yeah, Dundonald, from failures, if you don't let them help you, they'll just crush you. So yeah, very happy. Next week we have another game, and then I think we have a medal hopefully. So hopefully get a cut before we start getting into the good weather. Not sure when my nephews are getting christened because my sister has not yet sorted. I don't think so. I am hopefully going to get a trip to Sweden if the snow is all gone end of March before Benny Gill's wedding. And then, yeah, Belgium, Luxembourg, Portugal or Spain, depending on when the stag do get sorted and where they choose to go. Ireland in April and Greece in September. And maybe a sneaky one if I can get away in January. So loads of golf content coming up. Going to be a member at 2 clubs this year. Got quite a few hopeful opportunities to get on other people's channels and get them on my channel. Get my editing better because it needs to get better, but I am still learning all this stuff. So please, please be patient and understand that it's not easy being a solo. Getting maybe someone to do some camera work. Yeah. So thanks. Peace out. All the support. Really appreciate it.